What are you doing reading the paper?
I'm researching for the show.
Welcome back, everybody, to This Is My No Alcohol Bourbon podcast.
Straight edge.
Ugh, when you put it that way, it makes us sound real sad. I'm bummed. I'm Barry.
I'm there.
And we're just sad this week. Oh, man. Yeah, welcome to a dry January episode. We're not going the whole month
No, that's just crazy.
Dry. But we figured, because there are plenty of people who are doing it, we would also take a look at some...
partake.
Yeah, or not.
Well, we will.
Well, we will.
We will.
Yeah. And we're going to start... Well, before we get there,
Tell them.
I got to let people know that if you want to support the show when we're normally actually drinking alcohol, you can do so by heading to patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast. And for as little as $1 a month, these two idiots get some money.
To buy non-alcoholic spirits.
You want to know something?
What?
I feel cheated by buying non-alcoholic spirits because they are just as expensive as the ones that have alcohol in them.
We'll get to what I paid for some, and it was even the person at the cash register was like,
What are you doing?
why is this more expensive than the good stuff? I said, I don't know.
Beats me with a stick.
But
Also at $5 a month, you get bonus content every week. There's a bonus episode on Mondays. There are the pregame chats that come out before every single episode and the uncut version of our episodes as well. We usually like to reserve a little special thing, some messages, some talks just for Patreon as well.
The secret stuff.
In the uncut episodes. So if you want access to all that, patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast. I'm ready to be sad.
Well, we gotta start the show proper.
We do have to start the show proper.
Fly blind.
Oh, you're going to blind me on some?
Yes.
Oh, great.
We are going to give Perry a blind, and he's going to guess what alcohol this is the alternative to.
Oh, no.
So close your eyes.
Oh, great. I'm curious if it's the one that your wife posted about yesterday or the other day. It might be. It might very well be. That was actually not a bad cork pop.
I'm not going to pour too much. It smells really well. All right, you tell me what this is supposed to be.
Yeah, I think this is what I think it is. Oh!
It smells pretty. It smells like scotch. It smells like Texas whiskey.
Is this the rum that April was drinking?
How did you guess it? Why did she post that already?
She put it on her story.
I know. She shouldn't have done that.
Rum Alternative.
This is Ritual, 0 proof, Rum Alternative. Yeah, the liquor replacement. Good for 12 weeks after opening.
Oh, great.
That's fun.
Did you shake this one up?
Yeah. Yeah, did pretty good. It smells like Texas whiskey.
It smells like barbecue.
Yeah, exactly. It smells like shit.
How on
Texas
earth
whiskey.
would you think that based on this smell, this should be rum?
I don't know. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out with the little interaction I've had with some of these products over the past week. Who decided that these were the good alternatives? Could they have not made them taste a little bit more like alcohol or the spirit that it was supposed to be? Because this smells,
I don't know,
like 1-year-old Texas whiskey. All right, cheers.
Okay. Oh, Lee!
It's so bad.
Now I'm sober and mad.
But you're going to feel great, okay?
What is wrong with that?
I don't know. Here, I'm going to put a little... Let's put some Coke Zero in there and see what happens.
Oh, my gosh.
Does the burn...
That's dreadful.
Does the burn it have... Is that like something they added to make it seem like there's
don't
like an
know.
alcohol burn? They put a fake finish in it somehow.
No alcohol is like that.
No. Not too bad.
Now that feels more like a rum and Coke.
So
here's what we've learned so far.
You got to mix this shit.
This needs to be mixed. And if you're not mixing it, I guess you have a stronger will than I do.
At least they are. At least they understand what they have. Best enjoyed in cocktails.
Get that away from me. That was one of the worst things I've ever tasted, dude. That was so bad.
I'm going to send a sample to Dane for his birthday.
Cool. Yeah. Right. It's been a big day for the Ritters.
Yeah.
Dane's birthday is today as of recording. My sister, Sarah, filed to run for state representative. From my family.
She's divorcing your entire family.
She's decided she just can't do it anymore.
No, sorry.
No, she filed to run for state representative out of Lexington.
That's crazy.
So I'm not going to do any kind of
You're going to do all her graphics. And
probably.
You're going to do her whole campaign.
But as far as like the podcast goes, that is the only time I will ever mention it because that is this is not. I can't do that.
Well, she slides the check to you and goes, "Play my commercial." And you look at the check and you're like, "Where did you get this money?
Who are you fundraising through?" If that's the case, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Hey, look, I got a kid to feed, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
But I also finally got the all clear from the foot doctor that I don't have to go back and have my foot x-rayed.
Oh, big event in 2023 for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, broke my first bone.
Old foot. Tell them about, if they've just started listening, tell them about how you broke your foot.
Sure, yeah. If you don't know this story, on July 4th, with my first drink in my hand, mind you, I was walking out of my wife Lucy's aunt's house onto their... they have a little patio outside of like their formal dining room, and I stepped down and my foot crumbled underneath me and I broke my far left metatarsal, and I think I sprained my ankle or something with it. My phone was starting to run away from me. I was like, what's running down my leg right now?
Falls on your foot, breaks your toe again.
My other foot. Broke my foot. And also, there was a set of like iron outdoor furniture too. I remember telling you this, that broke my fall. But I fell like chest first into it. And so I had this just gnarly bruise on my chest afterwards. My hands were bruised up as well. It was bad. I had to drive myself to the emergency room that night at the hospital where you work.
Yeah.
And you were not there. I wish you had been.
I was on day shift by then.
I know you were, but I still wish you had been there. And the ER doctor, he comes in after I get my x-rays and everything. And he does it in that way that like doctors think they're being cute, you know, like they're trying to lighten the situation a little bit.
We're going to have to take it off.
Yeah. But he was like, so you drove all the way here on your own, right? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, on a broken foot. I was like, what do you do? Just tell me I have a broken foot like you normally would.
He goes, okay, I have a broken foot. He walks out. He's like, you don't like my humor? You know what? Fine. So
I was in a boot for a while. That was the week that we also moved out of our first house. So we had to hire movers, and
I unloaded all your bourbon out of your car. Wasn't too bad.
Fun fact, that box of bourbon has still not made it back to my new house.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. This is just Perry story time. So in between selling our first house and buying this new one, we had to spend some time. We couldn't find the house that suited our needs, right? That's why we sold the first house in the first place. And so while we were kind of waiting on finding something, we moved into my grandparents' house. We were there for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like 1,000 years. But there's still stuff from that house that is there. And it's not like it takes a bit of a drive to get there. I don't have the biggest car in the world, so there's still a significant portion of stuff that is over at my grandparents' house. My grandparents have passed to 2014 and 2020. So it was vacant, but I just, had a great time. Great time.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. But here I am now.
Here you are. Good to go.
This is the first episode we're actually recording in 2024 as well. So we won't, we haven't had a chance to catch up on what we did for New Year's, but I believe it is time for me to ask you the question.
What question?
What have you been drinking recently?
Well, I got to go to New Year's because that's the last time I had a drink. So
you want to crack open a cold one while we're doing this?
Yeah, let's do it.
So we got Budweiser Zero.
Yeah, baby. Full flavored zero alcohol brew.
50 calories.
Dang.
Yeah.
This is good. I mean, that's going to be cool.
Is it twist?
Yeah.
What?
All right. Boys. Here's to the boys.
Actually.
Okay, it smells
It
good.
smells like beer. And it kind of tastes like beer.
Okay. Well, listen. I've been dabbling in some of this stuff for the past week.
Yeah.
And this may be the closest thing to feeling like I've had like something that's legit. I'm okay with this.
It is. It's almost like watered down Bud Light.
Yeah. It's like you've been out. It's the summer. You've been doing some work. Maybe you poured some in a glass. You went back. It's about time to get a refill. But you're like, I can't waste this beer. It's kind of not too. Maybe I don't know. I'm just trying to make myself feel better.
It's not bad. It's really not bad.
I want to keep one of these for myself.
You keep a couple
For later.
Do you think I need to drink a whole 6-pack on my own?
Yeah. No,
one for April too.
Yeah. She don't even like beer. Maybe she'll like that one. But yeah, so I got to go back because I just did my little dry challenge of January was we had talked about doing a dry episode. And so I was like, all right, January 1st, I'm going to go dry for all the way through our dry episode. Then on the next recording after that, I've go buck wild.
Go good.
Yeah. So here we are. I am now
good.
As of recording, I'm
1 week sober.
1 week sober. I've got a coin.
You've got your chip already.
Yeah. But on New Year's, I made some old fashions.
Went out with a bang.
I actually made a
and in with a bang too. Hey
oh.
No, you didn't, did you?
What?
Never mind.
Do it.
It went in with a bang.
Went in with a bang?
Like to the new year.
I mean, I did it.
Never mind.
Quick bang. But I think my favorite drink of the night was the one I ended on. And I drank them separately and then I mixed them together. I got our one of our favorite little bottles, the Kings County Hazmat, and I also had the Fireball Devil's Reserve, like the barrel aged Fireball, and I had a little bit of each. But then I blended them together and called it the Devil's Duo, and it just. By that time, I don't know what it tasted like. I'll be honest. It was like 11:55.
You said like this doesn't taste good. I thought.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah.
Guess we'll try that next week, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Straight into hazmat again.
Yeah. We'll get whiskey drunk again, or whiskey high.
Whiskey high. I don't
Sorry,
know.
whiskey drunk.
Yeah.
That's just drunk.
If you mix too many hazmat, you go to a different level. It's like a different thing. I found that out. But yeah, like some good old fashions. I think I had I finished Kentucky Spirit.
Nice.
I finished one of the Stag Juniors that I had over there. Sorry, I didn't research it to see which batch it was because they don't tell you on the label. You got to look everything up.
I think they do now.
Do they? It says batch like.
I think so,
but I don't know.
I could be wrong.
It was like 127. And then
I don't even know off the top. I used to know that stuff. I don't remember.
Back when we used to be able to get it.
Yeah. Genuinely, like that was the last time that I really
it used to be like every like batches, like liquor barn or somebody would drop one, you can go run over and get one. Nah, can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
What else? I feel like there was something. No, we talked about the stuff we can't talk about already, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah, I think that's it. That was New Year's. It was I killed some bottles. It was Kentucky Spirit, Stag Junior, some cocktails, and then I had the Fireball and the Hazmat, Kings County.
Gotcha. Well, for New Year's, we went over to our friend Brandy and Micah's house, and our daughters hung out. All the while, we were drinking bourbon and playing Mario Kart.
Nice.
Micah had never had Buffalo Trace before, so
really
brought some of that over. And he said this might have to be the bourbon that I keep around from now on.
Did you break it to him?
No, I just wanted him to find out on his own, like we all have to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage. Brought over my best bourbon of 2023 for him to try as well.
Oh.
So, and now I got to lock that bottle away so I don't touch it anymore.
How long is that going to last you?
Not very.
Okay.
But then we got home. We got home at about 10:30. We did a fake ball drop for the girls at like 9:00, and we were like, "Oh, I guess we got to go home now. Put it to bed." And then we were like, "They're having fun. Let's just play some more Mario Kart." And also, we live like 3 minutes away from them too, so we're like, "That's fine." Once we got home, I spent the last hour of 2023 by myself because Lucy, we got Eden ready for bed, said goodnight to her and everything, and Lucy laid down with Eden and fell asleep, and she woke up at 12:03.
Nice. Happy New Year.
I was like, and like it hit midnight. I was like, I'm going to bed.
When was this?
That was when my daughter was still screaming. I sent Eric a video of myself with what was already feeling like a hangover headache. But it was because of the screaming. Eden was not happy about going to bed. But I finished 2023 with a Jack Daniel's single barrel strength bottle kill, which was the Chris Fletcher pick. I might have these
the little one
backwards. Yeah. And then I began 2024 with a Jack Daniel's single barrel strength bottle kill.
Nice.
And I think that one was the one that was dumped or picked on, whatever, my 30th birthday.
So now that means you have to get 2 more Jack Daniel's barrel proofs.
Mm-hmm.
Drink on them a little bit throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to kill them at the end of 2024 and into 2025.
Yeah.
That is now your new thing.
Okay, cool.
Remember
I like it.
This. Mark it down.
I like it. Otherwise, I've been taking it super light this week. Even when I'm like just hanging out, I still, at night like to have a couple ounces of Turkey 101, whatever. So, I mean, it's not really been anything interesting or
what about your live
different.
Stream? I was curious. I saw that you had.
I did. Yeah, you're right. I did do something for my live stream. You can listen to the audio version of it as well in the main podcast audio feed. What was supposed to be kind of an examination over the live stream of the Augusta Distillery in Northern Kentucky turned into 45 minutes of me talking about music and guitars because because Justin Deering, I saw my guitar rack behind me, and he goes, "Is that a Telecaster?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my Telecaster." And so we just started talking about like the best guitarists of all time and like my favorite guitars that I own.
The most Perry podcast.
It was great, dude. And you know what's so funny? It was one of the most engaged live streams I've ever had. People were constantly commenting and like putting their own thoughts into it, and it was great. It was wonderful.
Nice.
So I think what I'm gonna do, and it's not gonna be every month, but probably like a couple times a quarter, I'll do a live stream where I'm also playing music. Like I'll still be drinking, but like in between pours doing some songs. Yeah, exactly.
Whittly walls.
Wheelie.
And this pour.
Yeah. But
Oh, yeah. Let me see that.
the older date, Augusta 8-year-old single barrel bourbon.
Sweet. Let's try this next week.
Yeah.
122 proof.
Yeah. But then also,
What'd you think about it? Don't give me any notes because I won't get spoiled, but pretty good.
I think it needs time to open, but yes, it's very good.
Okay.
Then also yesterday, we got a little something
It's back again.
in the mail.
Uh-oh. It's already this time?
Yeah, it's already that time. Larceny Barrel Proof A124
Look at that.
in its little sample bottle has arrived.
Next week's going to be good.
Well, I mean, we'll probably save this for once the Elijah Craig gets to
Yeah,
us.
but we always
Oh, yeah, we'll have a little sneaky. I'm just doing a little sneaky.
What are we going to do next week?
I don't know
We're
yet.
gonna do that one bottle that you just brought you? Wanna review
I
that?
haven't decided yet. I don't know yet.
I did pick
We'll
up
figure it out.
this, that today
Yeah.
as well. That's going to cuck me for the next week while I'm not drinking. Penelope 15-year light whiskey, 128.4 proof.
But the bottle that you picked up for me is the Traveler whiskey from Chris Stapleton, one of my favorite musicians.
He handed it to me personally. Said, tell Perry thanks for the support.
But also, I'm not coming on your podcast.
But also, yeah.
It's not bourbon, though. It's whiskey.
But you
So-
know what they say?
All whiskey. Wait,
All
bourbon is whiskey,
but not all whiskey is bourbon. And Texas whiskey sucks.
Anyway, let me be honest with you about this Budweiser Zero. The more I'm drinking it, the more like pissed off I'm getting because it's so watery.
Because you don't get that little tingly.
I guess, I don't know.
It's not bad, though.
Here's something I think we should probably talk about too. The benefits of dry January. Or if there are any
Are there?
at all. Some people say it's to help like reset their body. Right?
Reset.
After the
reset
holidays
palate
and,
all
you
that.
know,
Yeah.
But doctors have said that, like, if you're going to quit drinking for a month, it's not going to do anything.
No.
And you may as well just keep drinking.
True.
So why is it so popular, do you think?
Maybe to me, I kind of see it, my little dryish week and a half. I kind of just see it as a challenge. Because I can 100% say that I don't need bourbon or whiskey to function.
Well, no.
I don't need it. It's not like I'm doing this because, oh my God. But to me, I just took it as a challenge. Like, people do this, so I'm going to see if I can go. Because my thing is the relaxation part of bourbon.
Yeah.
The getting home, getting everything settled, and sitting down, and it's just a comfort. It's my little comfort pour.
Yeah.
And it's the first couple of days, it sucks kind of because it's like, I really want some bourbon. I really want some bourbon. I want to try this. I want to do this. And then the curiosity too is hard because sometimes you're just in a mood to just like blind yourself or just like
make yourself go blind with whiskey,
or drink moonshine straight from the still, or you're just thinking like, do you ever just sit and think of something and you're like, man, I'd really like to put that up against that. Just you see something, maybe somebody posted something, you're like instantly like,
yeah,
I want to compare that to that. I do that so much.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's just, I don't know. I agree with what you said. I think 1 month, if do it for whatever reason you want. We're not here to try to say that, but I do think like it's like
there's nothing really proven about it.
There's 1 month is not going to be like you're good for the next year to drink every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but if it helps, I think what's good about it is you can find out things. Maybe taking a week off here and there resets your palate, and like you notice that you can, get better notes or do something. Maybe like me, I've figured out
that's one thing.
Yeah, figured out that I wake up a lot easier in the morning.
Yeah.
I feel great. So maybe I do need to cut back a little bit more before, closer to bedtime or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do it for whatever reason you want to.
I mean, I will say, like I said, I've not gone dry, but I have gone moist. I guess. And I intentionally set out to drink a lot less at the beginning of the year. And honestly, it made me realize this week how much I was relying on bourbon to get me to sleep.
Yeah.
And so I spend a little bit more time almost like meditating at night before I fall asleep to get myself in a better headspace as opposed to just like letting something else do it for me. And it's been really nice. It's been really rewarding. But I still I don't ever want to get back to a point where I'm losing control.
Oh no.
Of it, and I think it becomes it can become, and I think this is something that other people might feel, especially if you have ADHD.
Whiskey?
No.
Oh.
But it's almost like a compulsive consumption.
Yeah.
Like you're not even really thinking about it.
Yeah, it's just like
it just kind of like and I mean that can kill your palate, it can kill health, it can kill you too. I was talking with
why do the things we love
Fred
hurt
Minnick,
us the most?
I know. I was talking with Fred Minnick a couple months ago, and he called me out of the blue, and we were talking about his health journey that he's been on, and he was like, we probably would still have Dave Pickerel if he didn't drink as much as he did. And I was like, you're probably right.
Yeah.
But I want to be around for my family, and I want to be around for my kids. And
did Fred ask about me or anything?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. One day. 2024, baby.
Yeah. You're gonna meet him.
I want to meet him for the third time.
Yeah. So I just poured some of this de-alcoholized New Zealand premium red.
Okay.
6% grape juice. 94% de-alcoholized premium red wine.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Well, smells.
Refrigerate after opening for quality.
Smells like cheap wine.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers. You know how cheap wine kind of gets that like almost barbecue smell to it?
That tastes like the stuff that they gave me for communion when I was in.
Ho! Okay, it's not the worst. It's not as bad as the rum.
I don't know.
It's not as bad as the rum.
I guess it depends on what kind of bad we're talking about. It's got a plastic like finish. Like I feel like I just drank plastic or something.
And the more it's open, the more it really starts to kind of act like wine. There, here's something funny. Absolutely no legs. Look at this. You swirl it up towards the top of the glass, and then it just immediately sinks back down.
Well, that's interesting. All right, so we've had a rum alternative.
Okay, maybe that isn't the best.
Beer, and now a wine.
Mm-hmm.
So far in our journey, how would you rank these three?
Beer, wine, distant third place rum.
I'm going beer. I think I'd rather drink the rum.
No, the rum is atrocious.
I don't know. This is pretty bad. I feel like I'm drinking melted plastic with this.
Nah, I don't feel that bad about it.
Ugh. Rinse that out. But yeah, stay healthy, moderation. Do
what's right for you.
The way you feel is right for you.
Yep.
And that's all we have to say about it.
And also, like, again, I'm trying to lose weight. You know, like that's a big part of it too. Compulsive consumption leads to unintended calories.
True.
In a big way.
It's true.
So, yeah.
So, where do we go from here?
Well, this is my bourbon. This is my bourbon podcast.
Yes.
So, I guess we got to go with alcohol-free bourbon.
All right, we got two of them.
Let's go with the one first that you're shaking up that comes from the same company that made that horrible rum alternative.
This is another one from Ritual, and it is the Whiskey Alternative, 0 proof.
Should we just do the both of them side by side?
Might as well.
I think we should.
And then we also have Free Spirits, the Spirit of Bourbon. This one has B vitamins in it.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. So it helps you avoid a hangover.
It helps you avoid a hangover on your non-alcohol journey.
Well, I guess you can get sugar hungover.
All right. Sobriety. It's so...
Oh, no. That feels like too much. Okay, so this was Free Spirits that he first poured.
Yes, and I got to shake this one up a little bit because there's some sediment stuff on the bottom of the Ritual.
It looks bad. Dry January.
Try it out.
Oh, no.
It looks like...
That's apple cider.
It looks like whiskey that's sit on your nightstand and you didn't drink it and you come back 2 days later.
I don't want to do this.
Well, you're going to.
No, I just don't.
For the people. They have to know. Look at that. See if the camera can get... Look at... That's the Ritual.
It looks so gross.
All right.
Highly encourage you, audio listeners, to go.
This one kind of looks like the Free Spirits. Kind of does look like whiskey. I don't think it's focusing. Either way.
The Ritual smells bad.
It smells like tobacco juice. Oh. It smells like somebody spit in a can. Spit their tobacco juice in a can.
And fermented apple juice. Okay.
It's not as bad.
Oh, but the finish!
There's something.
No!
There's something they put in here.
Sick of it!
This has to be a thing. Okay, so far we've had two whiskey alternatives that have a burning sensation at the end. What do they put in these?
Is this the toasted spices?
But
I bet it's the peppercorn.
Do they put it in there though to give you the feeling
I think so.
of like whiskey?
I hate it. It's awful.
They totally avoided the taste and said, let's make it burn when it goes down.
I hate this so much. It's not good, dude.
Okay, I've had this one.
All right.
And it's something.
Oh, great. B vitamins.
Smell it.
Oh, no. No. That smells like feet.
It smells like...
Oh.
Have you ever smelled of like
apricots and
have you ever
feet.
smelled of like generic vitamins?
Yeah.
And it's got a
Yes.
it's not like the gummies or
Yeah.
like Flintstones, like not Dickel, nothing like that. It's legit like
Capsule vitamins.
capsule vitamins from Dollar General.
Ugh.
All right, cheers. Oh. And it has the burning thing.
I hate this so much.
It has the burning
It
thing.
does.
Why are they trying to make it seem like it burns when it goes down?
It's cinnamon.
No, it tastes like Fireball. It tastes like watered down Fireball.
Dude. I hate it.
This tastes like watered down Fireball. Now we gotta make an old fashioned out of it.
Let me just blend the two of them together and make the old fashioned. Don't you think? No? You want to do them separate?
Proper.
Fine. Right. This episode's only gone for 36 minutes so far. Oh.
Sorry,
Oh.
got you wet. All right, what is the mix we got?
So this is not intentionally like an old-fashioned alternative. It's bitter milk. It's a cocktail mixer with no alcohol, but it's for a bourbon barrel-aged old-fashioned.
Did you know, fun fact, that you were the first person that taught me that bitters had alcohol? I didn't know.
Really?
I didn't know.
Oh, okay. Yes, bitters have alcohol. I had to specifically find one that didn't already have bitters in it because most of them do.
Right.
And even then, it's not always, bittering agent, gentian root and cinchona bark.
It's my favorite anime characters.
Which one are we starting with?
Let's do the ritual, our favorite.
Well, I'm going to dump what I have left over in that, and then we'll also put some extra. Why do they have to make that fake burn?
That's the craziest thing to me.
It's the worst part of this whole thing.
A fake burn. Let's do some shots. Shots.
Honestly, it would just make people want to drink more.
Fake burn is the craziest thing that
I can't believe that's an actual thing. Golly, dude.
It has to be cinnamon, right? Or pepper.
I mean, that's what it feels like. That should be enough, right?
I mean, anything will help.
Fingers crossed.
I hope they don't get mad at us when I tag them in the post.
Oh.
They're trying. Smells good.
Does it?
I still smell the ritual coming through, though. What's this smell like by itself? I would chug this bottle of mix. Okay, that ain't too bad. It tastes appley. It tastes like an apple cider drink.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste like an old fashioned.
No.
Strong.
Oh, you know what you can do with these? Trick your friends. Because you could be like, look at me, boys. And you just
Chug it.
you chug a whole old fashioned. And you're like, here we go. Let's get the party started. And it's a way to motivate everybody. You're like, the party's getting ready to go down now.
I still got the fake burn.
Well, you got to do one more.
Why is it so bad?
The fake burn is what's killing me.
Wait. Do what you did for yourself.
I do a Perry pour of this.
You're a jerk, you know that?
No, this is going to be my. I'm going to let this like settle for a long time, and we forget about it. And then, like when we're at a party, like or something, you're like, "Grab me a drink." I'm going to bring.
Oh my gosh!
Pour that over.
I'm really worried about this one. I'm genuinely concerned that this is going to be undrinkable.
Nah, anything's drinkable if you put your mind into it.
I'm having a great time, everybody. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Donate to the Patreon.
It smells better. Come back next week.
Please, God, please. Please. It's not always like this. Miss my booze. I swear to God, we're not drunk. We're just losing our minds.
I don't know. There's
oh no. Oh no.
You can still get the burn.
Huh. Hey, hey.
That's a good idea.
Oh, I don't want to drink any more of that. I don't want to drink it anymore. I want to go home.
I want to go back to Bourbonville.
I want to go home. I miss my mom and my dad, Jimmy Russell.
Man.
Oh my goodness, that is bad.
Is it an acquired taste then?
No.
I'm just trying to think.
I know. I'm so frustrated.
It's okay. It's going to be fine.
I know. I'm not drinking any more of that.
You got to.
No, I don't want to.
Chug it.
No.
You got to.
I will not succumb to peer pressure. I graduated from DARE.
That's why you're drinking this stuff.
No, I'm drinking this stuff because I hate myself, I think. Dude, I can't, in good faith, actually go through nose, palate, finish price on these.
1 out of 20.
Sure.
Maybe. I think we should talk about the price a little bit.
Yes, let's talk about the price because you brought up that these were expensive.
This free spirits was like $35. These rituals were like $28 a piece.
Why are they so expensive?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, it doesn't.
Even the cash register lady was like, "This is crazy. They're not even the good stuff."
Because you're not distilling spirits.
How much was the beer?
$8
for a 6-pack?
Yeah,
that was about the same.
Yeah, but the whiskey.
What about the wine?
$12.
About the same.
About the same for a cheap bottle of red wine.
Yes, you can literally get solid bourbons, like sub $30
and solid cheap wines too.
I mean, for the same price as alcohol free. Maybe it's just the process. Maybe it takes them a little bit longer. Maybe I don't know.
I don't either. But if you see value in this, if it is helping you on whatever journey you're on, fine. I can't do that. I'm either going to drink bourbon or I'm not. Like
you don't need the
I don't
need the fake burn.
No. I don't need any of that.
Now, when people make mocktails, I feel like they can even make cocktails without any of this stuff. And they're better than this.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, man. These are just I don't want to like just say, "Oh my God," because maybe they do help people. Maybe people do get that benefit from them.
That's possible. It's entirely
but
possible.
I think I'm like you. I think you either drink bourbon or beer or whatever, or you just don't.
Or I'm just done.
I guess if
Or I'll find something else maybe. I don't know.
if you really feel like you have to be sociable in that time,
I'd rather just drink ginger ale.
Yeah. I think there's plenty. I would rather drink Coke Zero.
Yeah.
I would rather be addicted to Coca-Cola.
Just to have something like in my hand. Oh my gosh, I think I'm falling apart.
Your body's rejecting everything.
Everything. I have to poop, throw up, sneeze,
it just
cough.
Detoxes your whole body.
Yeah. Hey, maybe I'll feel great tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't need any more than one of these.
I mean, you don't want to like bust through like a 30, a dirty 30.
A Budweiser Zero.
You're the most bloated person ever.
We play
and you still are just normal.
We play Edward 40 hands with
just go all
non-alcohol.
I could do this all day. So ranking everything.
Yeah, let's do that. I think it's pretty unanimous what the best one is. Definitely the beer.
Yes.
Definitely the non-alcoholic beer. It's the one that feels the most like you're actually drinking the thing. It has a nice experience to it. Just without alcohol, I guess.
Yeah.
But it does make me just want a regular beer.
It tastes just enough of like, I think I want to go get it.
Yeah. Yeah. I am putting the wine next, personally.
Ugh. You know what? I'm going to put the free spirits next because I'm getting my vitamins in if I'm drinking this.
Surely you're getting some antioxidants from this.
I'm getting B vitamins in.
You are getting potassium, and calcium from this.
Well, you're getting
a lot.
0.51 milligrams of vitamin B6. Not a significant source of vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium.
This one says not a significant source of dietary fiber, iron, and vitamin D. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the wine second.
What about ranking the whiskeys or the two whiskeys? And
Ritual whiskey next.
Okay.
Free spirits bourbon next, and the rum dead last. The rum was running the same race as everybody else, but on the first leg, it got distracted by an ice cream truck the street over, and it ran away from the race and never came back because it just went to the ice cream truck, got 3 SpongeBob pops or whatever, went home and took a nap.
Did it eat the eyeballs out of the SpongeBob pops? Because the eyeballs in those ice cream bars are always the worst.
Yes, those gumballs.
Yeah,
right. That's what they ate, and that's what made them so sick. They ate them. They didn't chew them like gum.
Yeah,
right. They ate them, and all the sugar made them have to go home and take a little nappy nap.
That's the rum.
That's the rum.
Oh, okay.
What are we talking about?
Rum Alternative. Ranking mine: beer, free spirits, bourbon, ritual whiskey, wine. I kept going between wine and rum, but the more I thought about it, the rum is really bad.
It's so bad.
It is the worst. Yeah. So, high proof hot take. Alcohol free.
Alcohol free booze sucks.
Oh,
it's bad.
I think you might as well just be alcohol free or.
Yeah, just drink anything that's not alcohol removed or
just
non-alcohol.
If you guys have one that you're like, this stuff tastes just like bourbon, please send it our way. Send us a sample if it lasts longer than 12 weeks.
3 months or whatever.
Because I'm seriously like it.
No, I'd be curious.
I'm interested. I just want to know why they make fake burn.
But the fake burn pisses me off so much.
That's just, no.
It just makes me so angry.
Fake burn.
Golly.
That's my high proof hot take.
Well, we got to do barrel rings first.
Oh, yeah.
We both feel bad.
Ugh.
Well, barrel rings is a segment on the show where you can call in or text in, leave us a message to the number 859-428-8253. 859-428-8253. Usually by this point in the show, we're like, this has been great. We're having a good time. Right now, we just, yeah, whatever. Anyway, Bill called.
Hey, Bill.
What's going on, boys? It's Bill. 2024. It is barrel rings.
Yeah.
Let's get this party started, shall we?
Yeah.
Hope you all had a great New Year's. I did. I was intoxicated. Either way. But hey, you know what? I taken 2024 by the bull of the balls or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, looking forward to Tim Bip Weekend 2024. Let us know when that's going to be so we can start making plans and taking time off from work, because I got to kind of do that.
It's always the same time.
And, yeah, I got nothing else. Just a high. And 2024 goal is to be a little bit more, I don't know, what do you say, like interesting? Can I be the world's most interesting call-inner barrel rings? I don't think so, actually. There's a couple of people who call in that are way more interesting than me. But regardless, I'm here. I'm staying. Can't get rid of me unless you block me. Don't block me. Don't tase me, bro. All right, whatever. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace out!
Bill was just free associating on that one.
Bill.
Okay, let me before we get to Bill's call, two things that have really helped me right now is the Coke Zero and these chips, because what we've been doing for the past 45 minutes is drinking, and I'm not saying that Coke Zero is the most real thing in the world, but we've just been drinking something that feels so fake and outside of what we normally experience in life that I needed like a tether to bring me back down. I'm back into real life. Tasting things that actually have like intentional flavor is really, really nice. As far as Tim Bip Weekend goes, same weekend that it always is, Memorial Day. I think we're sticking with our old stomping ground.
I mean, unless something changes. I mean, they welcome us back every time.
Mm-hmm.
We do a lot. We are loud and we're running around there, and we've yet to ever get in trouble for anything.
Yeah. So we're probably going to stick there. I mentioned this at some point. I know I said it on the pregame chats last week. I don't know if I said it on the main feed. We want to add an extra day as well. We have already kind of locked in the Friday off-site experience as well. We're working on securing a single barrel for the weekend as well. Something to that effect.
Yeah.
So we'll things are in motion. But Memorial Day weekend, let's see specifically what those dates are so I can tell people.
Like the May 20.
It's probably like 24th or May. So things would kick off on Thursday night. That would be the 23rd of May, and it would go until the 26th that Sunday. Gives people a day to travel.
Sunday is travel day. Don't expect us to be doing
or
anything.
Monday.
Well, I'm saying don't expect us to be doing anything on Sunday other than feeling bad.
Cleaning up.
Yeah. Cleaning up everything the next day to check out of the main rooms.
Yeah. So, I guess that's our official announcement.
Yeah, we're back.
Really. Tim Bip Weekend 2024. Blow your balls off.
Blowing your balls off. Blowing balls off. BBO.
Blown balls off. Great.
Blown balls
off. So yeah, if you want to be like Bill, leave a message, text it, 859-428-8253.
Do it.
High proof hot takes?
I mean, it's only been 1 week into 2024. I guess my high proof hot take is if you work in like an environment where like people have been off for the holiday and you come back, ease into it a little bit. Don't come at me the first day and be like, let's do this, let's do that.
Specifically you. This was specifically you. You what you said initially started out sounding like if you're in a job that was off over the holidays, and it transitioned very quickly into if you are at my job.
Oh, yeah. Either way. Let it ease into Tuesday after the holiday. Don't go blowing balls off on Tuesday if you're off on that day. We're all trying to catch up from the weekend. It's my hot proof hot take.
I don't know.
Fake burn.
Fake burn is stupid.
Fake burn.
It's dumb. Shut up.
Fake Mr. Burns.
That's the like New York Times. New York's. What am I talking about? Times Square.
He's lost it. It's done it. Recommend them something. Think about something happy that made you smile
this week.
Yeah. Recommend something to them. So sad.
I'm so lost.
I'll tell them something.
You talk. I'll figure something out.
I should have talked about this last week, but I forgot. But we watched Migration, the new what is it? Illumination from the people who made Despicable Me and Minions, and it is a cute little movie.
Okay,
I thought it was great. Danny DeVito plays like the old like Uncle Duck, and he's hilarious. He steals every scene in it. But it is good. If you like Despicable Me and Minions, it's that kind of animation style and kind of the writers that do that, I believe. Highly recommend it, especially with the kids. Fun movie. I would also recommend Coke Zero.
It's good. I will recommend a couple of things.
All right. He's back.
I just needed a moment to pause, and I needed to refresh my brain. First of all, we've got a new podcast mascot.
Oh yeah,
I'm officially declaring Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Steamboat baby, he's here.
He's the new
mouse.
He's our new boy.
Yeah, he hangs out with the cigarette and Big Mouth all the time.
Yeah, exactly. But we haven't been allowed to talk about it until January 1st at midnight.
I've been waiting for this day for a while.
Yeah, it's finally happened. Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse is
not Mickey Mouse.
No, Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not Mickey Mouse.
Not Mickey Mouse. Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
is our he's our new mascot. So more to come from him in the future. So T-shirts, be on the lookout for that.
Glasses,
T-shirts. He's going to make an appearance on every other episode.
Yeah.
Starting next week.
Next week?
Yeah,
this week?
He's a little shy right now. Oh. He needs some time to kind of warm up to things. We'll get you on. Don't worry, pal. But I revisited a YouTube channel that I hadn't watched in a while. I was in the mood for Defunct Land.
Ooh.
And they've put out a video. I got a few minutes into it and I wasn't paying attention, and I was like, I need to, actually watch this when I can devote all of my attention to it. But so I had found this channel a while ago, and they put up a video which was kind of a redo of an earlier one that they made. It's in a series called Abandoned.
Yeah.
Right. And this was on the Nickelodeon Studios in Florida. But the channel is called Bright Sun Films. They do like, that kind of thing. Same kind of thing with like theme parks that have been decommissioned, but there's also like TV shows that have been canceled, and they're just really, really interesting. That same kind of level of documentary style video writing, video essays that Defunct Land is known for. I think Bright Sun Films is just fantastic. So if you're in the mood for something like Defunct Land, where they're not really doing as many videos anymore as they used to, I would say Bright Sun Films is the next best thing out there.
Bright Sun Films.
I'm okay with this being a slightly shorter episode.
You're done, aren't you? You're done. You're wanting to bash your head into the wall right now.
I kind of want to curl up in the fetal position.
If you want to see Perry curl up in the fetal position, you can go to patreon.com/MyBourbonPodcast. For as little as $1 a month, you can support the show. And at $5, you get all the bonus stuff. You get to see Perry crawled up in a corner.
Why is this bag wet?
Because there was water over here.
Oh, okay. All right.
$5 gets you all the stuff. The bonus episodes. We do one bonus episode, and we do a pregame chats every week. And then you get this episode uncut. You can hear what we really said when I had to go pee a little bit ago.
You didn't even know if you're listening on the main channel.
Yeah, you didn't even know I left. But yes, patreon.com/MyBourbonPodcast. And we also have a Discord that you can join when you're a part of the Patreon. A lot of cool stuff going on in there. A lot of shit talk, and that's what we do. So yeah, patreon.com/MyBourbonPodcast. If you want to get some merch, you can go to bourbonshop.threadless.com. Perry puts up designs there. You can order skateboards and anything else you want.
There's some newer stuff up there too. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I was really proud of it, and nobody ever bought any of it. So
shame on you all.
But it's over there. If you just want a podcast T-shirt,
shame on them.
Just they're there.
I was
just
proud
with the
of
logo on it. Thank you. This is a bad one, by the way.
What is that?
I don't
What is
know.
that one? Peanut butter and jelly?
What is that flavor?
Is that a bean? Like red bean?
Oh, maybe. Here, let me do Google Translate.
That was a Kit Kat.
Oh, that's bad.
If you want to send an email, you can send us an email. Have us read something out. If you want to talk about the show, or you want to get the, get our address, which we have a P.O. box. Perry will tell you about that in just a second. But you can send an email to thisismybourbonshop@gmail.com. Perry, what's the P.O. box if you want to send us something?
P.O. Box 22609, Lexington, Kentucky 40522. It's just a P.O. box. You know, send us samples, bottles, mail.
Anything.
It's there.
Your firstborn.
Yeah.
We'll take good care. Let's see.
Azuki sandwich flavor.
Azuki sandwich? Godzuki? Godzuki. If you want to watch this episode, if you're listening, go to youtube.com. We have a YouTube page. This is My Bourbon Podcast. Perry goes live every Thursday. Episodes usually come out every Friday. Perry tries to get them there a little earlier. But either way, you can go back. You can watch us throughout the years. Like, comment, subscribe on all that. Leave a review on any of the podcast app you're listening to. Just tell people about us. We're always looking for new friends to drink with and new supporters.
Or to harass
people, to make mad, all the things. But that's been a podcast.
Azuki sandwiches are Kit Kat wafers covered with milk chocolate and a creamy red bean paste called
Red
Azuki.
bean, baby, I called it.
Good call.
Look at that.
You did a great job.
Palate's refreshed and ready to go.
That's nice. But at what cost?
It's like Thanos.
Did you do it? Yes. What did it cost?
Everything.
All right. Well,
Next week, though,
we're back, baby.
getting arrested.
What?
What?
Okay. See you real soon. Until then, I'm Perry.
I'm Eric.
And this is kind of My Bourbon Podcast.
Free spirits. Alcohol free.